5 a.m., heavily pregnant, my husband demeaned me. Get up and fix breakfast for my parents, he yelled. His folks chuckled. You deserve it, his sister-in-law sneered. It was 4:57 a.m., and the metallic taste of blood filled my mouth. But it wasn't the slap that broke me, or the icy kitchen floor my 7-month pregnant belly slammed against. No, what shattered my world wasn't the physical pain, it was the sound of their laughter echoing in the pre-dawn silence as I fought for my baby's life. The world was spinning. My body hit the cold tile, and I saw the numbers on my phone blur through tears. 4:57 a.m. That slap, it echoed like a gunshot, splitting my entire world in half. My belly scraped against the floor, and I felt something wet between my legs. Not blood, something else, something terrifying. And then his voice, thick with venom, sliced through the ringing in my ears. Did you hear me, you useless cow? Get up and make breakfast. My parents are hungry. The same voice that once whispered promises under starlight. But it wasn't just him. From the doorway, I heard it. High-pitched, cruel laughter. His mother, Willow, stood there in her pristine silk nightgown, her face twisted in amusement. His father sat at the kitchen table, the one I'd scrubbed just 6 hours ago, his newspaper rustling as he chuckled. About time someone taught her proper respect, Willow purred, her words dripping with satisfaction. I tried to stand. My swollen feet ached, my back screamed, my hands trembled, reaching for the counter. That's when the door burst open again. His sister, Penelope, walked in. Her smile, I swear, was the cruelest thing I'd ever seen. Oh, did poor little thing have a wake-up call? She sneered, circling me like a predator. You know what? Let me help you remember your place. The kick came from nowhere. Her designer boot connected with my stomach with such force that the air left my lungs. My baby. Oh God, my baby. I felt him, my little boy, lurch inside me, then go terrifyingly still. I tried to scream, but only a wheeze came out. That's what you get for trapping my brother, she hissed, drawing her leg back for another strike. My hand shook, scrambling for my phone. The screen was cracked from where it had fallen, but it still worked. The emergency contact. The one I'd programmed 3 months ago, when the first bruise appeared. When I first realized the man I married was a monster wearing a mask. One button. Just one button. The world tilted. Darkness crept in from the edges of my vision. But before everything went black, I heard it. A notification sound. Message sent. Then nothing. What I didn't know, what none of them knew, was that the button I pressed didn't just send an SOS to my brother. It activated something else. Something that would turn their laughter into screams, their cruelty into consequence, their twisted family into ruins. The courtroom would be silent 2 months later. The judge's face would drain of color. The jury would gasp. And my husband's family would finally understand what it meant to truly suffer. But I'm getting ahead of myself. 18 months earlier, I still believed in fairy tales. I stood in that church in my grandmother's vintage lace dress, holding white roses that matched the lies everyone told. What a beautiful couple, they'd whispered. He's so successful, so handsome. You're so lucky to have found him. Lucky. That word would haunt me. His name was Alexander Hunt. 32 years old, a senior architect at one of the city's most prestigious firms, with a smile that could melt glaciers and eyes that promised forever. Full story on the channel. Link below. Click now and watch what happened next.